Alrighty then, let's get started, shall we? Let's get our good friend from First Baptist Church to come over here and lead us in invocation. RJ, how we doing on the sound here? Is it good? Can we turn it up? We're good? We can, we're good. All right, everyone, let's rise. We're starting this show here. Here's our friend from First Baptist Church to lead us in invocation and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Before we pray, one word of vain self-promotion for this facility. If you've got kids or grandkids and they're already bugging you in the house from summer, next week on June the 5th starting, we have a sports camp here, June 19th, VBS. And if you like patriotic music, our July the 2nd service is going to feature a lot of that. I'd invite you to that. Let's pray. Lord, thank you for this morning. It's rainy, but that does good things to the plants. That keeps us alive. It keeps us happy. We just pray it clears up for all the festivities this weekend. Pray for all these people, that their industry, their work would benefit others, benefit themselves, and glorify you today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Well done. Airman Heine from Hurlburt to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well done. You may be seated. Thank you, everybody. While you're seated, I want the folks, Gulf Power is our sponsor today, and the people who are seated at the Gulf Power embroidered tablecloth are going to be very, very lucky. What group of folks are seated? You'll see there's an embroidery in the middle of your table. Somebody has the Gulf Power one. Move all of the napkins, the leftover forks, right there, Karen Franklin, and our friends from Hurlburt, and our friend from Painting with a Twist, and Nathan Monk. You folks, I'm going to say something special about you later. So you folks, Gulf Power is our sponsor. I just want you to stay tuned, but be ready for some fun because you have been selected. Now, bear in mind, folks, if you're looking for business opportunities, there still are chances to sponsor your own tablecloth. So Scott Smith, we're going to start off. If this is your first time here, I welcome you for the next 90 minutes. Buckle in because we got fun, we got merriment, we got updates on Gulf Power and other things. And to start it off, our friend Dr. Scott Smith is here from Health Source Chiropractic, Fort Walton Beach North. If you were a chamber member as of this week and your name was cut up, who cut it up this time? F.P.S. Aretto, with a little pair of scissors, the ones with the rounded edges so she won't cut herself. She cuts each name individually, puts them in this basket. Dr. Scott Smith from Health Source North Chiropractic comes up here on the First Friday Coffee. If in fact you are here today, he will give you how much? $400. Holy cow. We haven't had some winners lately. $400. Bernard Johnson, can you believe it? $400. He's making notes like Abe Lincoln did on a napkin for the Gettysburg Address as he's getting ready for his presentation. Don't let me stop the flow. I just want to make sure you're focused that when Dr. Scott Smith from Health Source Chiropractic pulls your name out, you're $400. Dr. Smith, will you please pull out that first name of an outstanding chamber member and hand it to me now. Thank you. Oh, good fake there. Let's see who we have. And that is Gary Pittman, University Lending Group. Now look at Ernie. We're going to hear from Ernie too. Did you hear that? Ernie politely applauding. He said, hey, it's not my name, but in the spirit of the day, in the spirit of what's happening, I'm going to applaud that person. And now you immediately, upon no recognition of Gary Pittman being here, yes, of course, there we go. It all of a sudden changes so dramatically from a team basis to a selfish bastard basis.
That was only $100 excitement.
So thank you for that.
That was only $100.
That was only
That was only $100.
Speaking of that, will our friend, State Representative Mel Ponder, who's going to be really, really mad that I just said the word bastard here, will you please come up and bring it back down after this? Mel's here to share how everything went in Tallahassee, our good friend Mel. So, and then also, Alan Baggett, work your way up here if you could, please. So the second...
I didn't hear any excitement. So.
There was no excitement. Okay, thank you for coming, Scott.
All right, we're done. If no excitement, we're done.
It's It's an early morning crowd. And how about in this case, Sarah Hand from the Peterman Agency. Again, nice applause. I appreciate the support of the applause. One more, he says. Tracy Stage, will you pay attention here, will you? Come on now. He's like, what's going on here? If you didn't have your coffee and your delicious Golden Corral buffet chock full of bacon, sausage gravy, I saw some fruit, right? It's delicious. It's the best way to start your day off on the first Friday. Oh my gosh, I saw her earlier. I hope she's still in the room. Bernita Everett from First City Bank. Yes! $400.
Ironically, freshly printed from First City Bank.
And the money came from First City Bank. Get down there and take a picture. Don't jump, don't jump. Walk over here, please. No, not you, you walk down there. There we go. There we go. Bernita has won that money. Well done. A good start to the day. Thank you, Dr. Scott Smith, Health Source, Fort Walton Beach North. Folks, our good friend Mel Ponder, who I've known many, many years, picked probably the hardest legislative session ever to make his first inaugural freshman year there, my friend. And he came back. He's still breathing. He's a great man. I said, Mel, come on back. I want the people to meet you because you're wonderful, and just share a little bit about how Tallahassee is. So please, your state representative, Mel Ponder.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, Ted's right. It was an interesting session for those that follow it. We're not in Mayberry anymore, that's for sure. But it was definitely an honor to go and represent you. I appreciate Ted. Obviously, the leadership of this chamber was one of the big reasons and big support mechanisms I had in Tallahassee. The city of Fort Walton Beach, I know, is represented as well. Diane Keller being a councilwoman, and Michael Beatty I talked to rather frequently, and Kim and others. Henry Kelly I know came often to Tallahassee, and so I was honored to have some hometown folks come see me. But it was an interesting session. We've got the budget temporarily done. I understand this morning we may have to go back next Wednesday through Friday for special session, but we're working some things out. One big thing I just want to celebrate and share with you, and you've probably read it enough already, is that when I ran, one of the things, there's three things I really ran under. First was building a regional team. You know, it's one thing to recognize that we're strong here locally when we get that, but Northwest Florida needs a much stronger voice in Tallahassee. Miami-Dade County alone has 20 representatives. 20! We have 7 in our whole region. So needless to say, we got to band together. And one of the biggest things we needed to fight for was the BP oil spill money. That was not just a great thought, that's a generational changer. I said it multiple times. And so I'm really pleased to say, I just want to share that one little bit of good news, Ted, if I can. Starting July 1st, the governor will hopefully sign that bill. We'll have $300 million. The House passed unanimous, the Senate passed unanimous. And thankfully, we got all the details worked out. But for the first $300 million, we'll start July 1st. We'll have 2 years to either spend it or commit that money in all eight disproportionately affected counties. After that, we've kind of teed it up that within 30 days, the balance of the money has to be swept into the checking account. So I think we've kind of set it up for our next generation and for 17, 18 years beyond that. So I'm really pleased that of all the things we fought for Northwest Florida, that's a big victory. It's a generational changer. You know, Fort Walton, as well as other many cities and areas, will have many things to look at from infrastructure, from economic development, workplace development, education. There's many buckets that can be applied to. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm really honored by your help. Samantha Sullivan is my aide. She's right here. Did you wave your hand, Sam? Most people know her. Yep. She's been here for many years working for the House, from Jerry Melvin to Ray Sansom to Matt Gaetz and myself, and so I'm really, really honored to have her with me. Please see her or myself. If you have any questions whatsoever, even if you think what I'm doing is awful, just stop me, ask me a question. I'll tell you the truth, and it may not be what you want to hear, but I'll be glad to tell you what I believe is what I see going on. I'm honored to serve this area in an amazing way. Please stop me, ask me any questions, reach out to us if there's anything we can do for you. Several of you have, and it's just an honor to serve you. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
Well done, my friend. Thank you, Representative Ponder. Sam, you got applause. It was this close. I mean, it was this close to a standing ovation. It was very close. I heard it, and I saw some people just about ready to pop up, and they said, well, then we'll take it away from Mel, because we didn't give Mel a standing ovation. We can't give Sam a standing ovation. But thank you, Representative Mel Ponder. He's a great man. I did want to advise, as a reminder, that one of the appropriations he put in the bill was for the moving of the Gulfview. And you're going to find an email that's going to be sent out to you this week from our friend Epi Azaretto that's going to ask you to contact the governor and say, yes, the city of Fort Walton Beach and the surrounding area would love to move the Gulf View because of all the great things associated with it. There's articles in this month's Coastline on that. We have a function coming up, a fundraiser on Sunday, June 25th at the Magnolia Grill to help in that cause. But stay tuned for that moving of the Gulf View. I want to thank Mel Ponder for taking care of that for us. And again, check your email this week and contact the governor. Send him an email, give him a call, say, hey, Rick, Ron here from Fort Walton, just want to say, hey, let's move that old building. Let's put it downtown and do great things, all right? You can use that text if you'd like, something along those lines. All right, this weekend, Billy Bowlegs Festival. I always know there's a fun festival going when Bev Bain has a fun hat on. Bev, will you stand and let's see your hat? So Bev is the only pirate. Yes. Even Bev hats get an applause. The crowd is excited. It's the 62nd annual Billy Bowlegs Festival. It starts at 3 o'clock today. We got the fireworks tonight by CenturyLink. Tomorrow, and we have the Pirates Lair today from 5 to 9 for $25, all the draft beer you can drink, which will be fun. And then we have the fireworks tonight, and then tomorrow from 11 to 6, we have the PMI. Our friends PMI are sponsoring the playground area, which is a wonderful situation. We have our RPM folks have a carnival, which I'm really excited to see about. Got about 20 or so different folks, so bring the kids or go to the craft beer tour tomorrow from 12 to 4. And then Monday night, Wind Creek from Atmore is sponsoring the parade. So Bowlegs 62nd annual, please come to that. It's going to be lots of fun. Speaking of fun, our good friend Alan Baggett from the Building Industry Association has 2 big events coming up this month, and I thought it'd be really relevant for those that don't keep up on that to find out what's going on. So Alan, will you share with us updates on the Parade of Homes and the rain barrels? Thank you.
All right, I am so excited to show you this. Everybody knows what a rain barrel is. You put them at your house, the gutter flows water, put a little hose on it, do your garden, whatever you like to do with it. We were so fortunate about 7 weeks ago, we inherited 40 of these rain barrels. And then we decided, what are we gonna do with 40 rain barrels? So through a lot of effort, we have 32 of these rain barrels. Here's some other ones. We have 32 of them that have been painted by the art departments of 20 different schools in Okaloosa and Walton County. I didn't know what to bring you because they're all absolutely stunning. We're going to have a website set up. The Daily News is helping us with that, and you'll be able to go online and you can bid on these barrels, okay? We're gonna start the bid at $100. This particular barrel was painted by the Fort Walton Beach High School. We have got some talent in Okaloosa and Walton County like nobody's business. These kids had a great time doing this. Way this is going to work, so when you go online and you see it and you see one you like, bid on it. All of the money that we generate from this project, half of the money goes back to all of the schools, okay? And the other half is gonna go to our Mike Josie Memorial Scholarship Program. So bid, get the one you want. Like I said, there's one for everybody. We were on TV last night. I think they're posted on if you go to the Building Industry Association Okaloosa Walton Facebook page, you can see them all. The Parade of Homes, these barrels will be at each of the houses in the Parade of Homes. We've got 26 houses all through Okaloosa and Walton County. The parade will start next Saturday, June 10th, and go through the 18th. And there's books everywhere. Lowe's, our office, Homes and Land has got books at probably 200 locations, and every house will have books as well as the online. So, like I said, we're real excited about this. I hope this is going to work out the way we want to, because it looks like I got 50 barrels already in a warehouse ready for next year. So, bid on the barrels.
Well done, Mr. Baggett, well done. Parade of Homes, I saw Joe out there, the publisher of Homes. What's Homes and Land, Joe? What is it again? Homes and Land, yeah. Anyway, we got those at the chamber also, so a great cause. We thought worthy of it. Let's have Casey Murray work her way up here, Michael Card and Leah from FEMA Fest all come up here, and then Paul and Donna too. So let's start off. Folks, at this time, we like to share various things that are happening in the community so you're aware of them. And in this case, I want to start off with Mr. Casey Murray and his track club from Fort Walton Beach High School and share the big plans they have, the big plans. Casey, come on up here.
Sir. Thank you. I want to welcome our 2017 cross-country team from Fort Walton Beach High School. And I want to let you guys know that we are halfway through a $150,000 fundraising effort to rubberize the Fort Walton Beach High School track. And what that's going to do for us and what it's going to do for you guys and for the community is we currently are the only regulation track in the county. We're going to rubberize it and make it more appealing for county, state, district, and even collegiate track meets. So Niceville is going to rubberize their track, but they don't have a regulation track. The last year, we spent 5 or 6 journeys going over to Booker T. Washington in Pensacola, and they sort of have the same concept we do, which is a single high school regulation track for their county. We'll be the single only regulation track in Okaloosa County, and what that's going to do is, at times, we have a minimum of 10 to 25 schools that come in, which can be as many as 500 up to 1,000 families that come, and they will be bringing revenue into our county. So hotels, gas stations, grocery stores, the mall, those are all places that they'll come in. A lot of the times they're overnight journeys, and they'll be bringing a lot of revenue into the county. So we just need help getting over from, we currently have about $80,000, and we're trying to get to $150,000 to have the track, like I said, rubberized. It'll be the only one in the county, and we will be the center of where everybody will be coming to run track meets, cross-country meets, as well as various other things that we're doing for the community. So we just ask your help, be aware that's what we're trying to do, and support however you can. So thank you all.
Well done. All right. Now you have a choice. You can stay there the rest of the time looking at these people, or you can get off and maybe get something to eat. What do you want to do? All right, Ernie, looks like they chose food over recognition. So the Vikings, so let's review the benefits of this. Certainly a great place for you to, I'm assuming, Casey, you're going to have flyers on the way out, right? They're going to have flyers? Yeah, so see them on the way. I'll pick up a flyer. Great way to promote your business. Certainly, I guess regular people will be able to run on it too, right? Will they be able to, like regular folks be able to? Yes? So again, let's look at the benefits of this. You can promote your business. You might be able to use it yourself. People coming from outside of our area to see Fort Walton to stay over and go to your restaurants and businesses. So help sponsor that great cause. If you, that'd be wonderful. Speaking of great causes, Michael Card, Captain Michael Card is here from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office to tell about a great program they have. Michael, come on up here and tell us what's going on. Michael Card.
Yeah, hobbit height. I guess they don't have hobbit height. Okay. Okay, again, I'm Michael Card. I'm also the president of Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office Star Charities. We are a 501c3. Basically, we raise money simply to give it away. None of our board members or none of our employees are paid whatsoever. We are co-sponsoring an event on July 22nd with Children in Crisis. This is Ken Hare, the CEO. Many of you already know him. What we are going to be doing is a jet ski poker run that is mostly for personal watercraft. It is July 22nd. It's in the Fort Walton Beach area. It spans from Lulu's in Destin to Juana's Pagoda in Navarre. There's going to be a total of 7 stops, and it'll be the best of 5 hands. And everything will be brought back to Fuddpuckers on the island, where we'll have a casino-type environment where we'll do the draws, casino tables, poker tables, everything going on there. The spots are Cinco Bayou, Blue Water Bay, Destin, Fort Walton, the island, and Navarre. So it has spread from all over. We have sponsorship possibilities still available from $1,500 down to $250. We also have our grand prize this year is a 2017 Wave Runner. So if you win the poker run, you can win a 2017 brand new Wave Runner from Yamaha that was donated by K&M over on Mary Esther Cutoff. The other added feature to that is we are also selling raffle tickets where you can win an additional 2017 Wave Runner that are for sale right now, 1 for $10 or 3 for $20. So if you're really lucky, you can go home with 2 Wave Runners that day. Again, we're representing OCSO Star Charities. We give money, all the money we raise, to local charities in our community and to Sheriff's Office employees that experience hardships that weren't expected, like their houses burned down, struck by lightning, unexpected deaths, or extreme medical expenses. So for Sheriff's Office employees that some of them don't, as they're new in the beginning, don't make a lot of money. So that's what our charity is all about. Honestly, is to raise money just so we can give it away. And Ken Hare's going to speak a little about Children in Crisis.
Really quickly, though, Ken, with Children in Crisis, we're very, very pleased and honored to be partnered with Okaloosa County Star Charities. What a wonderful event this would be. A lot of fun. In fact, it's probably the most fun you can have with your bathing suits on. So come out and help us have some fun for the children. We, as you know, we give a home to about 100 children, foster at-risk children per year, and have given over 700 children a home since 2008. And we need your help and support to do that. But most important, come out and have some fun with us. July 22nd. Thank you.
Well done.
And I'll be leading the bowlers again this year.
Oh, good. Well done. Well done, Michael Card, Ken Hare. This is the only fundraiser the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office does a year. Right, so this is a great opportunity for you to show not only Sheriff Ashley, but Michael and all the rest of those folks how much you want to help them out. So see him throughout the event. And Michael, you said you're leading the Bowlegs Parade? Is that what you said, tomorrow? All right, Monday night, Michael Card leading the way. So come and see them and participate in that event. Hurlburt Field, I don't know if, I love concerts. I absolutely love concerts. And when I heard from Leah, a concert thing they have coming up, I said, oh my gosh, you got to tell the group. Let's talk about Freedom Fest at Hurlburt. Leah?
Good morning, Chamber friends. Hello, hello. I am so excited to represent Hurlburt Field, especially this summer, because we always host a huge blowout bash for 4th of July, and it used to be called Sound of Independence. But with the extra help of Armed Forces Entertainment, they've kind of blown up our whole idea of Sound of Independence, and now it's been rebranded as Freedom Festival. So it's going to be a family-friendly event by day for 2 days, and then it's going to be a great, fun concert by night. So it's 2 days, June 23rd through the 24th. And I do have a pretty healthy sponsorship support for this right now, but I do still have availability for about 3 premier level sponsors who could help us with the cost of our zip line, our bungee jump. We have a floating aqua park, you know, like those are so cool, and I'm really excited to see all the little kids and probably some adults out there. It's just, this is something new and huge, and just in the last 2 months, it's continued to grow and get bigger and bigger. I think the crowning jewel on this is that we have 3 Doors Down and Thompson Square headlining for Friday night and Saturday night, and then we're gonna have this incredible fireworks display on Saturday evening after Thompson Square plays their last note. And actually something that's just so patriotic and America about it is we're actually gonna kick off the concert with a live video feed on our 2 Jumbotrons from overseas in Iraq, because our Colonel Polinsky, who's our wing commander, is actually going to video in, and he's never one to miss a shindig. So he's going to be in Iraq downrange, and he's going to kick off the concert. So we're going to start with a bang, and we're going to end with a bang. And I just want to invite all of my chamber friends to join us in a sponsorship opportunity. We also, it's a closed event. So I want to kind of break down what a big deal this is. It's a closed event, meaning it's only open to DoD ID card holders and their guests or guests of mine who are my chamber friends. So, so you can talk to me about how you can be one of my chamber friends. But anyway, I just want you to know that no other military installation regionally is having a 4th of July event. It's only us. So we are collaborating with NES Pensacola and Eglin Air Force Base and Tyndall Air Force Base to cross-market our marketing materials. So my sponsors are getting kind of of 4 times the reach as far as exposure and logo recognition. And again, I have Jumbotrons. This is such a legitimate event. So anyway, this is the last 2. They are 9 feet by 16 feet, which is TED size. So anyway, I'm so excited about this event. Me and my director Vaz, and then my soon-to-be replacement Miss Kylie are back there. We'd love to chat with you if you want to hop on. It's a great event, and I know there's a lot of great causes in this area, but I'm just so honored that we have this support from the community that we have. We also need like 5 more food vendors. Vending is different than sponsorship, but if you make food and it's good and you want to serve a whole bunch of hungry people, like 10,000 people, come up here or over there when I leave. So, all right. I think I'm done. Thank you.
Well done, Leah. Again, folks, if your business clientele is the military or Herbert, I'd recommend you get with those folks because they're unable to really come out and solicit your sponsorships. We have to bring them here and now. You have to respond to them. So if that's a piece of business that you'd like to do is to get your name promoted not only at Herbert, but to all the military, I'd highly recommend that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the fireworks are sponsored by Eglin Federal Credit Union, right? Isn't that true? Yes, they are, which is very exciting. Our good friends there. Nice, there we go. And Jerry Williams, today's a special day for Jerry, is it not? Where's Jerry Williams over there? There he is, look at Jerry, just his birthday today. Very exciting. Thank you for your support of the community, Eglin Federal Credit Union. So if you want to also, and on the way out today, folks, Jerry, instead of shaking his hand or patting him on the back, he would ask that you just rub his head gently for a birthday wishes, if you don't mind. It's a good luck, it'll bring good luck to you and to Jerry, and help him become bolder, I guess, as a result of being president of Eglin Federal Credit Union. Anyway, Jerry, congratulations, good friend there. So anyway, see Leah and them, it's a wonderful event, so on and so forth. So speaking of wonderful events in Fort Walton Beach, June 17th, if you have a football player in high school, they're having a football camp. ZT Motors Football Development and Evaluation Camp is going to be there. And in this case, Fort Walton Beach Medical Center and Twin Cities Sports Health and Fitness Expo. So again, if you have anyone in high school in Okaloosa, Walton, or Santa Rosa County, if you have a kid, a grandkid, et cetera, certainly we have Choctaw coming in Fort Walton Beach and Crestview, et cetera. But if you know of other schools or other people, you want to sign up for that. Last year they had lots of pros, and it was really a wonderful event that not only did the pros have a good time, but the coaches and the students really learned a lot there. So June 16th, coming up in just a couple of weeks, if you have a high school kid wanting to learn a little bit more about football, go. Bernard, won't that be fun? You should be there. You still have, you're red-shirted, you can come back, can't you? Thought so. So and we want to thank ZT Motors for that and Fort Walton Beach Medical Center for helping sponsor that event. So, okay, so our good friend Paul and Donna are our volunteers in charge of raising funds for One Hopeful Place. And then, as I mentioned before, we hired as our executive director, Nathan Monk, come over here. So the three of you come on up here and tell us what you got going on.
Good morning. I'm Paul Montalvo, owner of Professional Computer Training and Services.
And I'm Donna from Perfect Imprints. So I have something for you to do. So if everybody would just look around the room real quick and notice everything in the room that's blue. So do that real quick, look around the room. Got it? Close your eyes. Close them. Now I want you to tell yourself with your inside voice everything that you saw that was yellow. All right, open your eyes. You probably didn't notice anything that was yellow because you weren't focused on it. And we only focus on things that we're leaded to look at. So we want to update you on One Hopeful Place so that we can get you to hopefully focus on it so you'll notice it more. So I'm going to talk to you about a business opportunity, and Paul's going to talk to you about a few other things about One Hopeful Place. All right, first of all, we have 5 different packages that you can help us out with as a business. One of them is you can create a one-day event with your business to generate some people coming to your business and revenue that you can hopefully donate some of those proceeds to One Hopeful Place. The next package is you can do something that's a week long at your business. Maybe you're donating a portion of your proceeds during a certain week. Or it could be even longer. Maybe it's a month promotion that you're doing, again, promoting your business and donating some of those proceeds again to One Hopeful Place. Another package is what we're calling Rounded Up. here is where at your business, maybe you've decided that you're going to have your customers ask them if they want to round up their purchase, take that extra change, donate that to One Hopeful Place. Or what we're calling Can It. Next month, we're going to be bringing some cans that you're going to be able to pick up and bring it back to your business, and it's like a bank, so your customers or your employees can put change in there, and I bet you know who it's going to go to. One Hopeful Place. So those are just some of the packages that we have that for you to consider. We're also open to help you come up with some different ideas to generate some revenue, and then some of that could be donated to One Hopeful Place. So now what's in it for you? Well, we're going to take advantage of some of the advertising channels that the Chamber has, like Coastline. So if you're willing, your business is willing to donate some of your proceeds at these events, we're going to promote you in Coastlines. We're going to have your business out on that digital board outside of the Chamber. We're also going to put your business on their website, on their Facebook, and we're also going to promote your business in the daily news. And when possible, we're also going to promote your business and your event on the radio. So there's lots of things that we're going to be using to promote your business. So what's in it for you, you ask? Well, there's a lot of benefits. You're going to be able to save money on your advertising because we're using all those channels to advertise your business for those events. You're also going to generate more traffic for your business because it's going to be advertised, bringing more customers to you. And you're going to generate some more revenue. Maybe you're going to do a meatball tasting contest at your business, and they're going to have to drink something. They're going to pay for their registration. That'll go to One Hopeful Place, but they'll be paying you for those drinks. So it's going to generate some revenue. And you're also going to be seen as giving back to the community. And people want to do business with businesses that give back to the community, and people want to work for those type of businesses too. And your business is going to be seen as generating some positivity around your brand. So, I know you're all wondering how you get started. Well, the way you get started is let us know right away when you would like to put on an event or have some sort of promotion, because we're going to have a calendar starting in July through the end of the year. So maybe your business can't do it in the summer, but you'll be able to do it in the fall. Let us know at least 30 days in advance. We'll put you on the calendar so we can start the advertising for your business. Make sense? Say yes. Okay, so now I'm going to have Paul tell you a little bit more.
Well, does she keep you focused or what? Holy crap. Focus is the key here. We've started this journey in January. I know you probably see us come up here every other month or every month just giving you an update, and that's because that's what we want you to understand. This is not a monthly thing. This is a yearly event or a yearly project that Donna and I are doing. Some of the things that we're doing, I know it sounds very minute in the scheme of things, but we actually are finally getting a One Hopeful Place website. I think there was a couple of screens up there. Here's one of them. We're just trying to make it nice and soft and inviting to people to come to the One Hopeful Place website. Thank Perfect Imprints for taking this on. They're doing a new website for us to include even a donation feature where you could just go online to the One Hopeful Place and make your donation. Facebook. We have an executive director who'll be coming up here in a minute, Nathan Monk, putting our Facebook together. And of course, we have an event coming up that's hosted by Kiwanis. It's the 5K run, which is July 15th. So again, I know it sounds very minute in the scheme of things, but we have come a long way in a very short time, 6 months. It seems like we still have 6 months of work ahead of us. What I'd like to do right now, again, just focus on the things that we're coming up, things that Donna talked about. We'll have handouts, and if you want to sign up for promotion of your business, we'll have a clipboard. Last and not least, I'd like Mark Hamrick to please stand up, Diane Keller to please stand up, Beth Ostroff to please stand up, and Tracy McCrary, please stand up. These people here have been focused with Donna and I since the very beginning, and without them, we couldn't have made this possible. So give them a round of applause. Thank you for being patient with us this morning. We look forward to working with you throughout the year.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nathan Monk, and I'm the new executive director at One Hopeful Place. And one of the things that I've been thinking about as I have been invited here into your community is I want you to understand that you are doing something revolutionary here in Fort Walton Beach. homelessness is not unique to any community. It exists all over our country. It's an epidemic. But how we choose to respond to those issues as a community defines who we are. And the fact that this chamber has taken this project on and said, we see that there's an issue. This was brought forward because you as businesses saw a problem and wanted a solution. And you took initiative and you made telephone calls because you acknowledged as a community that it isn't acceptable that people have to live outside, that people are living in the cold and in the extreme heat. And so here we are with this big, massive project ahead of us. And why I say it's revolutionary is a couple of months ago, I had the opportunity to watch a live feed coming out of Utah. And what this live feed was the last homeless person in Utah signing the lease to their house. And I said that right, the last homeless person in Utah. There are not homeless people in Utah anymore. San Antonio, yeah. San Antonio had 1,700 homeless people living on the streets. And they said, this isn't acceptable. We can't allow this to happen as a community. And they went, after 2 years, they opened up a program very similar to what we're talking about here. And they dropped their homeless numbers by 92%. They are almost at zero in Utah, in San Antonio, because they took the initiative and they just said, this isn't acceptable for our community to have people living out on the streets. And so what you're going to be investing in as businesses when you partner with One Hopeful Place is you're saying, when you see somebody sleeping out in front of your business, you don't have to call the police. You don't have to send somebody to jail just for needing to sleep. You will have a compassionate place, somewhere where people can come and say, you have value, you have a purpose, your life is not over yet. We have somewhere for you to go where you're going to get the help that you need to get your life back on track. Because who these folks are, I've been going out into the community, I've been hanging out in the parks, I've been talking with them. These are people you went to high school with. These are people from right here in this community. One guy, I asked him how long he's been here. He pointed where his house used to be on the waterfront. He said, my grandma used to live here and I did this, and he just sat there and told me all these stories. These are Fort Walton people. This is your community. And so that's what you're investing in. And we're going to be doing a lot of different projects, but I want to make sure you are business folks. We're talking about having to raise $500,000. That's a lot of money. But what you're investing in is having the opportunity to make a telephone call and say, I see somebody who's sleeping outside, and our community is not willing to allow that to happen anymore because we see that it doesn't have to happen because it's not happening in other places. And so what we are providing for you as a community is you're about to be the shining example in Florida of how to address compassionately the issue of homelessness. And that's going to be something to brag about. So I look forward to partnering with you on that. Thank you very much.
Well done, Nathan. We are honored to have him as our executive director on behalf of the Board of Community Solutions. Well done, Nathan. Well done, Paul, and your volunteers there. Folks, the organization who started this was called Community Solutions, which means you're in the community, you can help us too. So meet Nathan, talk to Paul, you'll see some emails going out on these things, and let's all try to solve this problem together. So well done. Speaking of well done, we have Diane Keller. There's a big race coming up, right? Did we talk about the 5K? We got the 5K coming up. We got flyers on that. So Diane Keller and her civic group are having a 5K. All proceeds going to One Hopeful Place. That's in July. We're excited about that. And that segues to our friend from the track club who's standing in the back, somewhere back. There he is. They're in the back. If I neglected to mention, the Billy Bowlegs 5K run is tomorrow at 9 p.m. and our good friends from the track club are in the back. The first four people to go chat with him on the way out, he's got a t-shirt for you, a really cool t-shirt that they're wearing. So you can run tomorrow night at 9 p.m. with our track club, and then certainly another event coming up in July to help One Hopeful Place. So we appreciate that immensely. Speaking of appreciating, RJ Murdoch from Emerald Coast TV has been our AV guy for about 10 years doing this on a voluntary basis, and we're very grateful for what he does. So RJ indicated, I love tinkering and promoting businesses, so I'd love to begin to offer a 1-minute promotion that we can show at our First Friday coffees. So RJ, as one of our door prizes, is going to give away a 1-minute sponsor video of fun that you'll get to videotape with RJ. RJ, do you have a sample of such?
We'll see if we got the audio working or not. Shall we do it?
If not, just talk over it.
Let me ask you this. What can you tell someone in 60 seconds? The answer is enough to spark their curiosity. Now, do you have an elevator pitch for yourself or your business? A clever tip or two you'd like to share with others or your customers? A special event coming up that you'd like to promote? Or a new product or service that you're excited to tell everyone about? If the answer is yes, are you using video on Facebook, YouTube, or on your website? And if so, are you using your own camera, smartphone, or slideshow creator? Now, how happy are you with the quality? Good lighting, good audio, good video image? If the answer is, it could be better, then let us help you. Let Emerald Coast TV take the technical side of video production out of your way so you can focus on your message. Our turnkey studios can have your video shot, edited, and in your hands on the same day. Intrigued? Contact us. Let us help you tell your story.
And that was in 60 seconds? Oh my gosh! So look at the messaging it out. So one of the door prizes will be emeraldcoasttv.com opportunity to promote your business. We'll do that. So RJ, that's going to be fun. Speaking of fun, everyone, each and every year, the Chamber of Commerce selects board of directors. We have 21 board of directors as a nonprofit. And I want to share with all of you out there that in July, starting in July, I'll make the announcement that if you have interest and perhaps serving on the board and would like some more information during the month of June, call me or see any of the staff. We'll kind of give you an update as to what that consists of. But in July, you'll actually have a chance of nominating yourself or someone else to potentially be considered for the board of directors. And this gentleman here was highly considered several years ago, and now I'm honored to say he's our chairman of the board, Bill Roberts.
Thank you, Ted. Donna, that was great. I tried to focus, but I did not see any yellow. But I did see this. When Coach Casey asked his 2017 cross-country track team to come up on stage and be recognized, L.A. Woodall tried to sneak in line with them. You are not a cross-country guy, L.A. Hey, I'm going to follow up on something Ted talked about, coastlines. If you read it this month's, normally I have an article in there. Ted had an article in there, and there are about 2 different issues. This year, or this month, we both wrote about the Gulfview Hotel. The building was built in 1906 as a fishing camp. My aunt grew up there. It means a lot to me and a lot to the history of our city. The board of directors sent a letter to Governor Scott asking him to support the grant sponsored by Mel Ponder. So when you get your email, if you get a minute, don't call him Rick. Call him Governor Scott if you get to talk to him, not Rick. And tell him you support that, and hopefully he'll sign that. At our last, or two months ago at an executive directors meeting, we talked about something that the chamber used to do called a host committee party. And semi-annually, they would recognize community leaders in the city, have a cocktail party, and it was a big deal. But today, with something going on every night, we decided, well, there's just not enough time to put that, on our calendar. So we talked about every once in a while having an above and beyond award for a community leader. And I'm going to give you a little bit of history. Back in the early 90s, the third time the tourist development tax was on the ballot, it finally passed. And the commissioners knew there was a lot of skepticism, even though it passed, about how this was going to work. They wanted to hire the right person for the job, a person that would serve with integrity, honesty, and character, and luckily we found the right person. He worked as a TDC director for 20 years, retired in 2011. 3 directors later, and unfortunately a criminal director of the TDC, the commissioners asked this man to come back as interim director. He said he would come back for 8 weeks. He has served 1 year, is leaving the TDC today. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he's at the far table over there. He's probably got his head down, shaking his head no, probably blushing. But it's an honor for me to introduce a friend who I met in the early 90s when he came to Fort Walton Beach and given the Community Above and Beyond Award, Mr. Darrell Jones. Darrell.
Thank you, Chamber members. It's quite an honor. I want to thank this chamber and tell you a little something that the Tourist Development Council has been supporting this chamber since the early 90s. And I'm also happy to say next year our contribution is going to double plus. We're going to go to from $20,000 to $45,000 a year to support this chamber. I thank Commissioner to me, Bill Roberts, now Chairman, and my good friend who came to me after my 50th anniversary. I was still up in Colorado, and I got a call and says, "Darrell, when are you going to be back?" I said, "Probably in about 3 weeks." He said, "Okay, we need to have lunch." And he said, "You know, we have to go see the county administrator." I said, "What for?" He said, "Well, he needs to talk to you." He told me it'd be maybe a maximum of 3 months. Well, Ted, but it's been an experience. And again, folks, I thank you very much, and I want to thank the Chamber for all their initiatives that you have done. One of them that I'd like to mention, and I hope you can get behind it, is a very essential thing for our Choctawhatchee Bay. It's the estuary program. We're working on that very hard. We're out for hopefully for $2 million to start that program. We need clean water. It will help take care of the runoff and so on, and we hope that you all will support that. Folks, thank you again. This was a great honor. Thank you.
You could describe Darrell as reliable, and when a person or something is reliable, you don't look back, you don't worry about it. And that's kind of the way I describe our Gulf Power here. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I know my power is going to be there to turn the timer on my coffee. When I go to bed at night, I know when I plug in my cell phone, the power is going to be there. And Gulf Power has been providing that service to Northwest Florida for a long, long time. Not only the power, but they're reliable in our community. You look around their table, Nancy was last year's chair of the ambassadors. Bernard Johnson is going to be this year's chair of the All Sports Association. And even when they leave the company, Ron Grissom, a past chair, Tony Malini, they're all involved in our community, and you are reliable, and we appreciate you being here this morning. And today it's my pleasure to introduce Regina Carter, who leads the residential sales team. Regina.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Let me tell you, this is a time-honored tradition for Gulf Power Company to sponsor the June breakfast. In fact, your Gulf Power employees get so excited about it, I'm not really sure, since there are 3 entire tables of Gulf Power employees up here, who's running the store right now. So if you have any questions at the end of the program today, please be sure and see one of these wonderful individuals, and they'll be sure and help you. There's a gentleman here with us today that I know a lot of you know well or have heard about. He has some of the most exquisite and well-loved cuisine in our area. And he's come on board to kind of talk a little bit about our induction cooking, which is one of the programs that we offer at Gulf Power Company. So what I'd like to ask right now, just very briefly, Chef Ernie, if you would just stand and give your signature. There you go. You have 20 seconds.
Well, you know, with 20 seconds, I gotta get an aye. Come on now. Yeah, you're right, folks. You know, I'm very excited to be partnered up with Gulf Power in my new Chef Ernie's Cooking Experience series. I invite you guys to come out. We do it once a month. We film it for Channel 3. It comes on every Saturday morning on WFGX television at 7 a.m. So make sure you watch it. We show you all the wonderful benefits of cooking with heat induction. It's a magnetic heat induction technology. I've been a chef for many years coming from New Orleans, and I'm telling you, it's a game changer. In fact, right now, I'm looking forward to the new project coming in Fort Walton Beach, the Landmark Center, because I'm going to be involved in a restaurant on the rooftop called The Balcony, and we're going to be the first all-electric heat induction kitchen in the whole area. That's right. Can I get an aye? But look, tune into the show, guys. You're going to love it. We're happy to do it and glad to be here. And somebody, one lucky table, right, is going to win complimentary tickets to our next cooking experience. So I'd love to see y'all there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef Ernie. And that is the Gulf Power table. Congratulations. Okay, part of what comes along with sponsoring the breakfast this morning is that we have to pay for it. So at this time, I'm going to talk about a few of our programs and some of the advantages of all-electric energy efficiency. And I didn't want to make all of you take notes this morning, so we graciously provided you with a lot of collateral material on the table. We have information here in regards to smart living with our EarthSense Home program. It's got all the detailed information on the back of the brochure here talking about the energy efficiency and the specialized energy management program that EarthSense Home is all about. We also have information in regards to the induction cooking that Chef Ernie just mentioned about how it's faster, safer, cleaner, cooler, and more efficient if you go with induction cooking. I'm sure some of you are going induction cooking. What is this all about? Well, I'll tell you, even in your Lowe's and Home Depots and Ferguson stores, you'll find induction cooking applications there. But if you have any questions, see one of our Gulf Power representatives today, and they'll be sure and answer that. And again, you can always go to gulfpower.com and find out any of our information there. Last but not least, Alan kind of mentioned it briefly. We are having the 38th, is that correct? BIA Parade of Homes, and we have an EarthSense home that has been constructed. It's located in Mary Esther. It's at 221 Tecumseh Lane. Can't spell Tecumseh, don't know where that's at. There's a map on the back of this particular brochure. Gulf Power Company is going to be there hosting what's called the Twilight Hours, not the Twilight Zone, the Twilight Hours. And at that time, Chef Ernie will be there doing a demonstration. We have some other vendors that are going to be there, and we'd like to invite you out. We've got all of our electric applications as far as an electric vehicle, electric motorcycle, electric bicycle, and a solar trailer. While you're out there, you can plug in your cell phone and charge it before you take the ride back home. When you're out there, please take advantage of looking at all of the features that this premier home offers in energy efficiency, and it also has the smart home technology. This is talking about automation for lights, for cameras, for locks, your HVAC control. Got mother-in-law, father-in-law coming over for dinner tonight, got to drop that temperature down before you make it there. You can do it by your phone. The heat pump water heating application, very energy efficient. And they have a state-of-the-art fireplace and the induction cooking that we've referenced several times today. So I want to make sure that you mark that date down. The twilight date will be June the 16th, and as it says on here, we will be there from 3 to 7:30 p.m. We hope to see you there. As Chef Ernie mentioned, Gulf Power is the major sponsor of the Chef Ernie's Cooking Experience at his Dockside Cafe. He showcases the best New Orleans-style dishes and the benefits of commercial and residential electric cooking. At this time, RJ, roll it.
What up, folks? It's Chef Ernie here, and I'm here in the state-of-the-art residential heat induction kitchen. You know what I'm gonna do today, guys? I'm gonna put this kitchen to the test. Wow, and these touch controls are so simple and easy to operate. Man, that's pretty cool. This heat induction equipment doesn't get hot at the surface. Gosh, you can put your hand on it. Look at that. Does it burn? Crazy. How safe is that? I like what I see so far, guys. I tell you what, guys, look how evenly it cooks. You know, it's not just cooking in one spot, it's cooking evenly throughout the whole pan. Well, folks, as you can see, it definitely passed the test. And if you're as interested in heat induction equipment as I am, go to gulfpower.com. They got all the information and details for you, baby. I'll see you there.
Thank you again, Chef Ernie. Okay, at this time, I thought, well, what kind of introduction can I do for a man who I know almost everybody in here, well, in fact, who in here does not know Bernard Johnson? Raise your hand. Ron Grissom. Listen, this gentleman and his family have been long supporters in our community, not only in representation of Gulf Power Company, but as I said, he's been a supporter of the community. Whether he's been on a committee in each of the different organizations, served on the board of directors, he's involved in everything because this is home to him. He's a well-respected man in the community, and he's well-respected at Gulf Power Company. Please welcome Fort Walton District General Manager Bernard Johnson.
Too kind, Gina. I know you were talking about me there for a second. How's everybody doing? Chef Ernie? Aye, baby. All right, all righty. You know, I was thinking about, this morning as it's gone along, happy birthday to you, Jerry. Daryl, congratulations to you as well. State Representative Mel Ponders here, the Honorable Theodore Ted Corcoran. Well, think about all these things. I was thinking, on this day, 30 years ago, I had the opportunity to pass through the portals of Gulf Power and begin my first day of employment. So, I appreciate the opportunity to spend this day with you fine folks on the Gulf Coast. I was trying to think what I was doing 30 years ago. I was probably riding around on some line truck, maybe get ready to go dig a hole or set a pole or something like that. So, responsibility have changed a little bit over time, so we learned a lot. But, I've had the opportunity to grow and to share that time with a great team. And so, a lot of my teammates are here. With our commercial folks, if you would just raise your hand, I'll give your first name. This is Scott, and there's Jim, and there's Scott over there. And then our residential team is led by Regina. And so we have Drew, Patrick, and Carl over there, and Pam hiding behind Ernie. And then we have Miss Connie, who's our admin that kind of keeps the zoo reined in over there for the commercial and residential team. The commercial team and the residential team are led by Glenn Langer, who is unfortunately unable to be here, coming down with a little virus, but he'll heal and live to see another day. Miss Jeannie Gatlin, she's my right hand, so appreciate her being here as well. And we have Nancy Henson, who leads our North area customer service team, so appreciate Nancy being here. And we have Lisa Williams, who's the overall customer service manager. And new to our team is Miss Juliet Milan. Raise your hand there. She's with our economic development, on our economic development side, so she's our North Area Walton County local manager. So let's give that team a hand. It is storm season, so who knows when storm season runs? June 1st through November 30th, right? So we've been pretty fortunate here as of late over the last several years, but we never want to take that for granted. So we do have on your table, we were commenting earlier on all the stuff that's on the table. If you were to waste something, I don't think it'll ever touch the tablecloth. So all the things that are on there, but amid that is the is the Storm Ready brochure. There's a little trifold there. It tells you some things about storm preparation, things to do, what not to do. The biggest thing on here is the Gulf Power app. You can go to the app, and I don't know how many of y'all have the app, but you can go to your iTunes or go to your Play Store on Google and download this Gulf Power app. And in the event that there's an outage at your house or the neighborhood, whatever the case may be, you can go to that app and it'll tell you the outage time of restoration, estimated time of restoration, if crews are on the way, if crews are on the site. So, here again, it's not just for Gulf Power, but it's for all our customers out there as well. So take time to download that, and I'm sure that you'll get some enjoyment out of that, particularly if you have power and your neighbors don't. But nonetheless, help is on the way, right? In the middle of the piece there, we have power loss, and we talk about the process. So when power goes out, of course, you got to get the plants restored, then you got to get the transmission lines back up, the substations back up, and then you get to the hospitals, and then you get to the residential areas. After you've done the hospitals, you got to make sure you get the big box stores and all those folks back up and running as well. So there's a process, and if you have power and your neighbor doesn't have power, or your neighbor has power and you don't have power, it's just a matter of the way the feeds are done and who has service coming off that particular circuit, whatever the case may be. So nonetheless, our intention is to get power restored as soon as possible. We don't want anybody sitting up in the dark. And I know I don't like going without power at my house, and like Bill alluded to earlier, it's kind of nice having those chargings going on and having a little AC. Which, by the way, when the power does come back on, if you would, we ask people to kind of turn the air conditioners off, because when you do that, when the load comes back up, we don't want it to be too much of a system load impact. And so we just ask people to kind of dial it back. Then after the power's been restored for 15 or 20 minutes, then you can feel free to turn your AC back up and all. So those are things there. The one other piece there on the generator. Generators are for things to be plugged into, not to plug your house into the generator. Okay? Nor the generator into the house. So that'll create a situation called backfeed. So when when we do restore power at that location, obviously some linemen can get hurt in the event that the house is tied to the generator. So a little generator safety there as well. So just take that trifold there, like I said, to talk about the storm readiness piece. And here again, we don't want anything to come our way, but we do want to take some precautions and exercise good judgment, all that we do. And here again, let's just keep these storms at bay. But when they do come, let's be ready for them. All righty? IE, Ernie? All right. Okay. Now, we'd like to defer our time also to a couple of charities that we are kind of joined at the hip with, and we enjoy our relationship with them. First up is going to be Ms. Dort Baltus. I had the opportunity to serve on her board. Of course, Henry Kelly is here. He's the executive director for Take Stock. But I'm going to ask Dort Baltus, and Cindy Frazier is here as well. But I guess Cindy's going to hang out and let Dort do the fun work. So with that being said, over 100 kids are served in this area here with the Take Stock program. And I'm not going to steal her thunder, but please give a warm welcome to Dort Baltus.
Thank you, Bernard. Good morning. We appreciate so much the opportunity to speak to you all here at the Chamber of First Friday Coffee, and we want to thank specifically Gulf Power for this opportunity to share some information with you about the Take Stock in Children Scholarship Program. It is administered here in Okaloosa County through the Okaloosa Public Schools Foundation, and Henry Kelly, our executive director. Is Henry still here? No? Okay. He was going to go listen to the governor's press conference, I think. So important budgetary things. But we are a unique program throughout the state of Florida. It is not just a scholarship program, but it is a program that provides scholarships, mentors, and hope for young people who have great potential, but who may not be able to go on to post-secondary education because of their family's financial situations. So, what we do is, when in the spring, we ask counselors and principals and teachers at the middle schools to work with Cindy Frazier, our program coordinator, to distribute applications to become a Take Stock Scholar. Those students fill out the application, and they have to have, as I said, potential, but also grades and attendance and discipline records that indicate that they are capable of going on. The student and his or her parent complete the application. The parent has to write about his or her vision for the child, what challenges they may face, what challenges they may have overcome. So, based upon the scholarship contributions that we have, we select those students. They sign a contract. The student and the parent sign a contract, pledging to maintain that good school record, pledging to remain crime-free and drug-free, and pledging to meet with the community-based mentor throughout high school. When those students who've met the terms of their contract graduate from high school, they have a full tuition scholarship. And we purchase the scholarship at the time the student is selected, so there isn't any question whatsoever. It's a Florida prepaid scholarship, which means that the Florida Prepaid College Foundation matches the dollars. So, for example, and there are pledge cards on your table, for a $4,000 contribution from an organization or business here in our community, Florida Prepaid matches that $4,000 and again purchases that student's college education for 2 years. Other ways that you all can support the program is through program support. In addition to Cindy Frazier, who is the program coordinator, we have a college success coach. So our staff members see those kiddos, meet with them on campus, meet with the mentors to make certain that the students are on track. We provide, if students need tutoring, if they need to go to SAT preparation, those program support dollars go to provide that. And we need mentors. And I would ask, please, everyone in this room who is either a present or a past mentor for Take Stock, and those of you who represent organizations and businesses that have sponsored Take Stock in some way or another, would you please stand up for us? Because we want to recognize Gulf Power all over the place. Sam Sullivan. Thank you so much. Again, Bernard, you are already standing. He mentors for. He doesn't just make certain that Take Stock has a vision with our board of directors, but he mentors students for us. So there are pledge cards on the table. We would ask you if you're interested in sponsoring a scholarship, providing some program support, or if you would like to mentor for us, to fill that out, and I will be at the door when we're finished. So with that, thank you so very much.
Appreciate that, Dort. You know, it is an honor to be able to have the opportunity to speak into a young person's life. You know, the mentee I was mentoring this year, he's actually graduating from Fort Walton Beach High School, Fort Walton Beach, and going to Mississippi State. So he's going to try to walk on and play football. So there's a little bit of time, and there's a little bit of a sacrifice, but you know, I think, you know, the values that we have learned over the years that we can instill to these young folk coming up is something that they'll take with them for the rest of their lives. So all you mentors that are here, and you know, we appreciate what you've done so far, the mentors to be, you know, take a hard look at it, because it's definitely something that's going to be worthwhile for you to do, and you know, continue to support the Take Stock in Children. All right. Thank you, Dora. With that being said, Miss Donna Tashik, you know, she invited us. Come on up, Donna. Give her a hand, please. We had the opportunity to attend an employee, well, actually it was a banquet for them, a client banquet, about 450 clients that they actually serve. And, you know, it was great to be a part of that occasion this past, was it Tuesday? Tuesday. Yeah. And LA serves on that board, and Ron Grissom does as well, and some other folks that are in here, I'm sure. But, you know, it's a blessing to be a part of that. You know, and what Donna Tashik and the staff and the board members do over there is something remarkable. They just had a big event there last week, which I'll let Donna talk about. But it's very good to be associated with that. So with that being said, let's turn it over to Ms. Donna Tashik. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a brief video for you. RJ?
waiting for about 8 months to tell BitWizards, thank you very much for that video. They donated that to us, and I've been waiting to show it to you. I am Donna Tashik. I'm the Director of Community Development for the Arc of the Emerald Coast. I am here with my dear friend Lisa, who is one of our clients. We have over 450 of your neighbors, your family members, your friends that are clients of ours at the Arc of the Emerald Coast. The need is great. The ends never meet the needs, so we fundraise. You saw a bunch of pictures up there of just how often we fundraise. There's been a lot of great organizations telling you about things today, but again, there is never enough funds to do everything that these wonderful people deserve. If Representative Ponder is still here, I was looking for you. We desperately need an increase in provider rates in the state of Florida. It's a travesty. However, coming up, we have the Blueberry Bash on June 24th. This is at our Milton facility. We have acres of blueberries waiting to be picked. We have a 5K. We have a classic car show. There's tons of blueberry festivals going on, but guess what? This one has clients that actually take care of those bushes. It gives them a job, and every penny goes to a great organization, so we invite you out to that. In August, Boat Week, the Emerald Coast Poker One. We are very, very fortunate to be one of the 4 charities that is supported by that event. You know what? Personal boats, it's a big deal. It's called the Ruby Class. I invite you to please sign up for that. And then we are starting an initiative on June the 3rd with our friends at Destin Commons. We are part of Smokin' the Coast. We have partnered with 98 Barbecue. We need you to come out and vote for us. We are going to take videos. You'll see on some of the tables we have these Frisbees. The Arc of the Emerald Coast is determined to take the dis out of disability. And we're going to invite you to our booth and show us your special ability, because everybody has abilities. Mine's not throwing a Frisbee, so I'm not going to do that. Lisa is fantastic with money. When we earn money at the Arc, what do?
Okay, we're trying to do, but it's for the kids, but you put it to the bank, I messed up.
No, you didn't. We put it in the bank. Lisa is really good with money. So that is her ability. So come by our booth on the June the 3rd at Smokin' the Coast. We can thank Gulf Power enough that when they came to our banquet the other night, they were our corporate hero of the year, as they are to so many organizations. They are dear friends, each and every one, and we thank their employees and Bernard and everything for your help. Thank you so much. One more thing?
Yeah. I hear you. Oh. Okay, I messed up. That's okay. I want to thank you, all the people you came over. Please do help us for ARC, your community, as Donna said. So Donna, you get your supplies from you, all of you, your friends are for Donna. But we need more money. Keep it in the bank. And I want to say, Donna, you're getting a good job on this stuff. Now I'll get this back. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye-bye.
Outstanding job, Lisa. And thank you, Donna. We appreciate your time. Thank you for the opportunity to sponsor. And I know that Ted Corcoran, it don't matter whether you're general manager or not, he will not hesitate to snatch you off the stage. So with that being said, I want to thank Donna and her organization with ARC. I want to thank Cindy and Dort, Ernie, IE, baby. All righty.
Well done, Gulf Power, Bernard Johnson. Get out there and bask in the glory of how wonderful you are. We appreciate Gulf Power for all they do for the community. Certainly, as Bernard mentioned, there's lots of collateral on your table. You do want to pick that up. Don't leave it there. I put a pile for myself over here. It's just good stuff, good reading. good material, and so just take it. That's what they're here for, to help share good news. So we appreciate what all you guys do for the community. It's a wonderful thing. We want to have now our new members come up. We skipped over the new members, so if you have a new member, I want you to come up over here on this side if you could. So come on up quickly. And Vera May, I remember I mentioned earlier how fun it was going to be. If you won the prize, right? You get to see Chef Ernie, right? Did you get that? Right? That's exciting. See? So we're excited about that. So here's what happens, new members. You're going to come up on this stage here. Ebony, you're going to lead off. Come on up here. You're going to come up. You're going to move this microphone to your liking. Do you have your card with you, business card?
Yes, I have lots of them.
Lots of them there. Okay. The others, bring your business card up here. Could someone bring Ebony's business card up here? Is it over there? Oh, she's got one. There it is. Okay, because I want to show you. Get ready over here. Sideways. Is it there? RJ, is it on there? Yeah, see, it's sideways. So what we're going to do is you're going to now greet these people. You have 30 seconds. It's not like, you're fabulous. We all know that. Everyone's fabulous. About 30 seconds to tell them what you do to kind of entice them. You ready? So let's start it. See how you do. Ebony.
Good morning. I'm Ebony Leach. I'm the owner of Shots from the Heart, direct manufacturer and supplier of specialized customized drinkware. We can turn your logo or your personal photo into a 3D vibrant display. We use it for advertising, branding, fundraising, as well as your personal expression, Father's Day gifts, Mother's Day gifts, Christmas gifts. We can do a lot of sports. We get a lot of sports requests. So I have some items that I'm going to display as far as, I don't know, Dallas Cowboys fans, but that's my biggest seller right now, along with some companies. I have a contract with Honda. So we are a direct supplier. What we do is we use the state-of-the-art process to get your brand out there. And we have over 50 products that we can brand.
Well done, Ebony, leaving them wanting more. So go over that way and come down, right? Or we're going this way. That's right. We're going back down here. So next up, so that's how it works. You come on up. I'm going to give you your card. Thank you, Mary, for guiding them. Well done, my friend. From White Wilson, I see. I'm going to put your card over here, and you are on that mic.
Good morning. My name is Brian Garrett, and I'm a nurse practitioner with White Wilson, and I work in the neurology department. Just moved here recently with my wife and 3 children from Northeast Arkansas, so there's a little bit different accent there. So, but I enjoy the community, and I look forward to serving in this community for many years to come.
Welcome, Brian. Alan Giesman, very proud of that White Wilson promotion. Carl, come on up here. OTC, tell everybody what's going on at OTC in 30 seconds or less.
Thank you, Ted. Thanks for coming out this week. We had the ribbon cutting committee come out. Ted cooked a cake and brought it himself to us to eat. It was delicious. We have 12 industry certification programs at Okaloosa Technical College. We're very proud of them. They're high wage, high demand industry certified programs, and we're trying to put Okaloosa County back to work. There's a big gap in trade skills coming up, and old guys and ladies like myself are retiring, so we need more workers, like for Gulf Power, et cetera, Okaloosa Gas. But we're partnering with the community. We want to work with you. We need your advice on how to improve our programs, and we're happy to be a part of the chamber. Thank you.
Well done, Carl. OTC, a wonderful community organization. Come on up. Let's see who we have. Do you have a card? All right. Your hair looks good, though, man. Holy cow.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Sean O'Leary. I'm a new LO at the Bank of England mortgage team. It's super important to have a knowledgeable, caring team working with you during the purchasing of a home process. So give me a call. I'd love the opportunity to help you in that process. Again, Sean O'Leary, Bank of England mortgage team. Thank you.
Well done, Sean. Nice to have you here. They're going to be at the Billy Bowlegs Festival. Coming up, another Bank of England representative. Very nice. No wonder all the Bank of England people are here today. Lovely photo, by the way, Jill.
Good morning. I'm Jill Johnson, and I'm a new loan officer as well at Bank of England. Whether you're looking for your first-time home purchase or an investment property, I'll help you navigate the world of lending. If you need not only to purchase a home, but you want a process that's going to give you peace of mind, contact me. I'll be glad to help you. Thank you.
Welcome, Jill. Welcome, Jill. Come on down there and get a photo. Oh, my gosh, Beth, how exciting. So fun. We have a new friend, do you? This is good. Well, come on up. Tell everyone here. Come on up. Tell them. What do you got there? We're using a name tag. Okay, that works. Whatever you got to do.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Beth Garofalo. I'm the event coordinator and office manager
On the
for...
mic, on the mic, get on the mic, there you go.
My name is Beth Garofalo. I'm the event coordinator and office manager for Hutchinson Chiropractic Center. This is Tina Ford. She is a chiropractic assistant. Dr. Rachel has been in business for 11 years in Fort Walton Beach as chiropractic. She is a Northwest Florida Ballet performance doctor. We also provide complimentary lunch and learn on health and wellness. We are located in 128 Eglin Parkway across from Wendy's. Please come see us, and thank you.
Well done, folks. Beth, good job there. You did good. Come on up now. This is exciting. Continuing the fun. Jessica, oh my gosh, hello. What do you got there? Oh, we got a business card stuck on inside a book. This should be interesting, RJ. It's upside down. If you'll all just stand on your head to look at that up on the screen, it'd make it a lot easier.
Clearly, I should have grabbed a different one. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Stout. I am the Regional Business Development Representative for Journey Pure. We are a dual diagnosis, substance abuse, and mental health facility. We're actually 6 facilities. We have 2 here in Florida, 3 in Tennessee, and 1 up in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I market for all 6, and I happen to be a new transplant to the Fort Walton Beach area. My better half is over at the EOD school on Eglin, so I'm now part of the community. The majority of the marketing that I will be doing will be for the Panama City Beach facility. We believe in being the gold standard in addiction treatment, and we know that in this country, it is the one disease that does not discriminate. It does not care if you live over on 30A. It does not care what you do for a living. 1 in 3 families is affected by this illness, and we are treating it with dignity and respect and allowing people to take back ownership of their own lives, to heal, and for families to heal with them. So I'm looking forward to being a part of the chamber here and being a part of the community. Thank you guys for having me this morning.
Welcome, Jessica. We're glad to have you. It's very delightful. All right, well, welcome. What a nice welcome it is to the community. Nice, we got the name tag, Alan. All right, then. You're up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alan Pasek. I'm with the Okaloosa Democrats, and we're very, very proud to be a member of your organization. In deciding whether or not to join the Chamber of Commerce, and we decided to join all the chambers in Okaloosa County because the Democratic Executive Committee is the local branch of the Florida Democratic Party. And there's an awful lot of questions about what to do if you're blue in a red state. So we're trying to engage and let everyone know that we have a presence here. In addition to the Executive Committee that meets on the 3rd Tuesday of each month, there's also the Democratic Black Caucus that meets on the 2nd Monday, the Democratic Women's Club of Okaloosa that meets on the 3rd Thursday, a new Democratic Women's Club up in Crestview that is just starting up. And we also have the Okaloosa Young Democrats, and they're having a great big fundraiser at Henderson Park on June the 9th. And probably the best event is on the 2nd Thursday of each month at Pepito's Restaurants. It's called the Hootenannies, and it's just a Democratic social club where we all get together and have some fun. So we would like to encourage you to reach out to us. There's an awful lot of resources, and being that this is the largest Chamber of Commerce and a very, very progressive one, there are so many areas that we would like to be a part of, be it from the homelessness to the preservation of that old hotel. So thank you again.
Well done, Alan. We're happy to have you. Thank you for the kind words. Take your name tag back. Come on up here. They're getting the photo. There we go. So exciting. Thank you. Thank you. Jordan is here.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Jordan Hicks. I just came on board with Saltwater Restaurants. For those of you who don't know, that is all the lovely restaurants over at the boardwalk. So Rockin' Tacos, Crab Trap, Black Pearl, Al's Beach Club, and Floyd's Shrimp House, as well as Boathouse Landing, Nick's Boathouse, and Blackstone Golf up on I-10. Lots of properties. This time of year, our biggest push is, of course, going to be the Okaloosa Island Fireworks Series, which just started this last Wednesday. Turned out great despite the rain, so we're hoping that this coming week we're not going to have that issue. We invite all of you to come out and enjoy. And new surprise, we're also going to be doing at Black Pearl Sunday brunches. So come out, try the French toast. It is amazing. I hope you all enjoy it. Bye.
Welcome, Jordan. Nice job of waving there. Ashley, come on up here and tell them about what you're doing. It's a wonderful thing.
Good morning. My name is Ashley Bryan, and I am co-director and owner of the Drake School of Irish Dance in Fort Walton Beach. So a lot of people think of river dance or Lord of the Dance when they think of Irish dancing, but we are actually a competitive-based school. So our dancers have the opportunity to compete regionally, nationally, and internationally. We have a few dancers right now who are training for the national championships in a month, so we're excited for them. And one of our dancers earlier this year competed on a team. We're actually a very large school based out of Atlanta, and she competed with this team from Atlanta, and they actually won the world championship. So we have a lot of pride in our school. If you have any questions, we do have summer camps and weekly classes, and I'm here if you would like to, if you have any questions for me. Thank you.
Well done, Ashley. Drake School of Irish Dance. A good opportunity if you have kids out there who want to do that, or kids of all ages. Hello there. It's so exciting to have you.
Good morning. I'm Donna Shoebrook. I'm from St. Leo University on Eglin Air Force Base, and we help serve the military as well as spouses, civilians who are interested in undergrad programs like criminal justice, healthcare management, business administration, and we would love to have you all come visit us. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. All right, then we want to welcome all of our new members. Folks, we're running late, as you can see, so here's a couple of things I'm going to share. If you got to get to work, now would be the time to go. But what I'll share is this. The centerpiece is on the table. Well, if you have door prizes, come on up. If you have door prizes, come on up. Centerpieces on the table provided by Gulf Power are for those people whose birthday is closest to November 30th. We all look forward to November 30th as the end of the storm season. So if your birthday is closest to November 30th, either nearby or right afterwards, that centerpiece is yours on behalf of Gulf Power. I want to also, if you have a check presentation, Bernard Johnson, one more time. You have a check presentation, you said, yes? Come on up. Diane Winnemuller, are you here? Diane Winnemuller, are you here? You indicated maybe a check presentation. Folks, if you have an opportunity to promote a check presentation to our community, now is the time we'll do it. So keep that in mind at all times during the First Friday Coffee. But again, if you have to leave, now would be the time to go. You will not be eligible for the door prize. I'm sorry about that. Just so much information here today. So Bernard Johnson, Diane's not here. Okay, so we'll get her next time. Bernard Johnson making a presentation. Here you go, quickly.
On behalf of Gulf Power, we want to make this donation to the Okaloosa Habitat for Humanity. This is in regards to a habitat house that was built up in Crestview. And so, you know, it's part of a tax project and all, but this is a $50,000 donation we want to make to the Habitat for Humanity. So, thank you.
I hate to rush through a $50,000 donation on behalf of Habitat. Debbie?
This is our 58th home, and it is sponsored by Gulf Power, and it helps solve the affordable housing issues we have in our area. So we're very grateful. We're dedicating that home today at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well done again, Gulf Power. Congratulations. Photos, photos, photos. Door prizes, folks. Again, if you got to go, we're gonna kind of race through them. Nancy Henson, our good friend, is going to help us here from Gulf Power. First item is a gift basket. A gift basket that someone from Gulf Power has. Looks like Pam Martin has it. From Corvius Military Living, Stan Moorhead. Stan. Here we go, Stan, you here? Okay, Stan, come on over here and get your prize from Gulf Power. Next up is a cookbook by Chef Ernie. Chef Ernie himself. Cookbook on behalf of Gulf Power. And the winner is Bob Blair, Ambassador Bob Blair. You won a prize, my friend. Scott Jackson, is this $100 or is that coming up? No, we're not doing that. Okay, good. So using that, okay. So now we have our friends. Who's next here? I got Patty Boutwell from Sam's, Inflatable Swan Float. Patty. We want to thank the Sam's Club for all their sponsorship of our cakes during our ribbon cuttings. It's Lisa coming, not Patty in this case. And the winner is Ashley from Drake School of Irish Dance. Ashley, come on up here and win this valuable prize from the Sam's Club. From Warren Averett, a gift certificate from Warren Averett, your accounting firm, to the stars. Diane Keller, Endless Horizon. Looks like she left. She has left the building. So we're going to do it again, Nancer. And that winner is from Perfect Imprints, Donna. Donna has won the Warren Averett prize there. Renee Groom, is Renee here? I don't see her. Okay, I'm just going to go in order here. Barbara Britt. Oh, Renee has something here. She's just not here. That's right. I'm sorry. That's right. So Renee could not make it, now that I remember. Renee Groom is our new Avon representative. She has a door prize that our friend Epi Azaretto will display on her behalf. And it is, here it says, this is a company that puts mascara on lashes and food on tables. That fights wrinkles with one hand and breast cancer with the other. That knows the value of perfect lip, but still opens its mouth and speaks out against domestic violence and for women's financial independence. Wow, those folks from Avon are doing a lot, aren't they? This is a company that not only brings beauty to doors, but also opens them. The company that supports over 7 million representatives. This is Avon, and your representative here, Renee Groom, you'll see her at the next one. And the winner is from Gulf Power, Connie Samples. Connie, come on over here and win your Avon product. From our good friend, Christy is here from White Wilson, a beautiful gift basket. There's wine involved, a gift basket, wine involved from our friends from White Wilson. And the winner is Mike Chastain. Mike Chastain is here. Mike knows not to leave and open up that building. Good job there, Michael. You got the prize from White Wilson. We'll get your photo taken over there. Barbara? Okay, got it. And now we have David Presnell, Painting with a Twist. David, right down there at the Public Shopping Center, has a bottle of wine. It's a great place, lots of fun. Painting session and a bottle of wine with our friend David. And the winner is from Brookdale, Melissa Heath. Melissa from, Melissa. I'm so honored that our friend from the Pensacola, our chair of the Pensacola area, Pensacola Beach chair is here taking notes, and he's still here. He hasn't left yet. We're very grateful he came over to see us from the Pensacola Chamber. Marcia Bungay, Silver Slipper Casino, a 2-night stay. Marcia Bungay, Silver Slipper, the sponsor of the June Business After Hours, coming over to see us, which will be really fun. Look at the coastlines are online for that. From Professional Computer Training Services, Paul Montalvo, 2-night stay to Silver Slipper. Cha-ching. Paul Steinbeiser, Natalie Attired. Paul Steinbeiser, Financial Advisor. I don't have a retirement plan, so I drink alone basket. 1 bottle of bourbon, 1 bottle of scotch, 1 bottle of beer, and a box of tissues. Paul Steinbeiser, with that type of creativity, that is what you want in your financial advisor. Paul Steinbeiser here, financial advisor. And the winner is from Eglin Federal Credit Union, Sherry Harlow. Sherry, meet Paul. That reminds me, I forgot to mention that this weekend is a tax-free weekend on all your hurricane supplies, all your disaster supplies, this weekend. So go out and shop at one of your chamber members and take advantage of that tax-free initiative this weekend. Who's here now? Nick Dazinski from Pioneer Technologies, a gift basket that includes foodie-themed items using haptic marketing in their packaging, along with other haptic goodies. What in the world is haptic?
Well, you have to come to our lunch and learn here.
Here we go. Say what that is, my friend.
So we have a free lunch and learn going on next week, June 7th, Wednesday, from 11:30 to 12:30 at Pioneer Technologies office. We're located in the Industrial Park off of Anchor Street. You'll learn all about haptic marketing. It's using the sense of touch in your marketing materials and technologies to kind of like your business card, raised spot UV or raised lettering on your business card that's using a sense of touch.
Well done, Nick. Well done.
Your cell phone, when it vibrates, it's a haptic technology. So.
Thank you very kindly. Nick Dazinski, well done, my friend. And the winner is someone nicely photoed their card that Nancy got from the Panhandle United Roller Derby. Shannon. Shannon, you won a prize. Come on over here and get it. Don't be surprised. You folded your card like origami, so she's got to pick it out. Who's up? Jose. I didn't see Jose over there. Okay, Jose Garcia is here at the Pina Colada Kit gift basket. The winner of this basket is also the owner and is invited to one virgin pina colada at the Fort Walton Beach Landing, September 17th. Oh, the winner of this basket is the one who gives it away. Okay, got it, okay. So here you go, you've got this big function there on Saturday, June 17th. Here, tell us about it. Come over here with a fancy hat, come over here. 30 seconds.
Good morning. On the 17th of June, I'll have the 10th anniversary of the Latin Salsa Festival. And I'd like to say that if anybody out there wants to advertise at the festival, you're welcome to come over and see me at the inner corner. And, well, enjoy the basket. Thank you.
Well done. And you look marvelous, by the way, marvelous. From Eglin Federal Credit Union, Ruth Fennell. Ruth Fennell. Ruth still here? You know who is still here? Our Resort Quest interns. They're saying, I don't want to go to work. I'm coming with Phyllis. We'll have breakfast. We'll chat. We don't want to go to work. We're going to stay here all day. This is your new job, just hanging out here. Didn't wait. You were jogging. Bank of England, Stephanie Shea. Stephanie, I knew you wouldn't leave. A big prize for you, Stephanie. Marcia Bungie again coming up, this time for the Santa Rosa Mall, $100 gift certificate. $100 gift certificate, holy cow. That's a lot of money to spend there at the Santa Rosa Mall, thanks to Marcia Bungie. Ron Rayborn. Ron Rayborn, come on up with you and your fancy bald head and glasses and win this prize. Karen Franklin! We have heard Eglin Federal Credit Union several times. We wish Jerry Williams a happy birthday. We had some people win, and now they're giving a prize away, as by the one and only Karen Franklin. Cash and candy, $50, and a miniature chocolate bars. And the winner is Carolina Mercado from American Heart Association. Carolina! That's right. Isn't that fun? Look at that. Well done, well done. Janie Renierson here from PS Gifts. Lamp Burger and Fuel. Lamp Burger? What is it? Lamp, you ever say that? I can't say it.
Lamp Berger, it's from France.
Well, I could have said that. I thought you were going to elaborate on it a little bit more. PS Gifts, as you know, on Walter Martin, across next to the post office there, and it's a great gift shop, the greatest gift shop in our community. And in this case, it cleanses the air and leaves a great fragrance. Originally invented to purify the air in hospitals and morgues in the late 1800s. I'm just reading what they told me here. So you could have said that, Janie. You could have said that. As you know, Janie's husband, the one and only Mayor Dick Renierson, who will be battling our Captain Billy tonight and tomorrow, and we appreciate their support of our community. Good luck, Mayor Renierson, and good luck to this PS Gifts winner, Ocean Blue Maurice. Maurice J., the official carpet cleaner. Come up here, my friend. I heard your name. Don't expect her to walk all that way. Come on here. You're young. Ocean Blue Carpet Cleaning, the official carpet cleaner of the Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. Okay, who's up next? I was like, oh my gosh, how exciting. Hold on here, everyone. There it is. Chelsea's here from Emerald Coast Children's Advocacy Center, our recipe book and cooking supplies to make the Emerald Coast world famous chocolate chip cookies. Well done. And the winner is Dort Baltez. Dort. Did she leave? Taking stock in children's. Oh, no, she did not leave, but she was close to leaving. Oh, no, you're at the door to give brochures again. That's right, everyone, on the way out. Don't forget, you got brochures today from Mike Card. You got brochures from the Track Club. You got brochures from Take Stock in Children. And then we have David Presnell coming back again, painting with a twist. In this case, twisting around. It's red this time. Pam Woodall, Beach Community Mortgage. Pam knows. Dwayne Keck is here. Dwayne, come on over here and take the mic and tell us about your big upcoming golf tournament there.
The Trinity United Methodist Church, Edwin Watts and myself are sponsoring the 6th annual Fairway to Heaven Golf Tournament, the June the 16th, starting at 1 o'clock at the Shalimar Point Golf Course. There's going to be a $10,000 hole-in-one cash prize, and this is heavy. I got to set that thing down. And then there's closest to the pin prizes. There are prizes for the winners of the of 4 different divisions. And all of the proceeds go towards the missions of our church. The main mission is our Daily Bread Soup Kitchen, which feeds 30,000 meals a year to anybody coming through our doors that are hungry. So, Ted, I yield the rest of my time back to you to pick a winner.
Thank you, Dwayne, for that. Thank you for conceding that to us. Well done, my friend. Go see Dwayne on that. Winner is Alan Baggett. Alan Baggett Building Industry Association. R.J. Murdoch's giveaway card. R.J. Murdoch for his 60-second promo is from Cumulus, Charlotte Bergman. Charlotte, come on up here and win the prize. Is that all we got? We're good. What are you guys doing over there? Just hanging out, just waiting? Okay, good, just double checking. Next month, we have CenturyLink as our sponsor. And now we have the 50-50. Who's got the 50-50? There it is, Bernita has got the 50-50. Don't forget, pick up that collateral on the way out. Thanks to Gulf Power. Hang around afterwards, we're taking a photo. Here we go, the 50-50 number. It's a blue ticket. How much money? $174. 656-0914. 656-0914. Look at this, our bead lady has won. Folks, coming back next month, CenturyLink's your sponsor. Go Billy Bowlegs, have a good month. We'll see you in July.